So a lot of the question, because people are afraid of what the elites are going to be doing, and oh, they're going to be doing this and they're going to be doing that, and the market is going to do this and that sort of thing. We, through the power of the law of attraction, the power of action, can change the world around us. And we keep forgetting this because we keep getting trained, brainwashed out of that understanding. So why not use that same ability against them? So write down the things that you want to see in the cosmos. That's my two cats. To be walking around the apartment and all that sort of thing. Now, that law of attraction is understanding is very, very important, and it can change everything that is happening around us. And that's what we're seeing right now is the elites try to pull a fast one on us, and we, having foreknowledge of what they're up to, or they're up to something, we change that through our own thoughts and action. So the more that the World Economic Forum is revealed to us, they're going to do this. We are very much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. It doesn't, the law of attraction just doesn't work just for you. And when more and more people think the same thing, instead see here on the channel are about victim, they're going to use that power that we all have within ourselves to change the world around us, to change things. As the Buddhist turns his palm, if you understand anything about Buddhism, you can take that energy, that negative energy that keeps being spewed out by the media. It doesn't mean be blind to the things that they're doing or trying to do to us. Don't like cryptocurrencies are going. We as a collective can change that. Today is read up on the Buddhist philosophy of turning the palm. As of right now, if nobody does anything, I think he's going to be continuing on. He has no options. Well, he thinks he has no options but to carry on the way that he is. Anyways, let's throw some cards down for this. Now, it doesn't look like he's going to be stepping down anytime soon, so he has to carry through. I think he's the only really loyal member of the World Economic Forum, and it's very telling. Okay. So he's pretty much tied to what he is doing. Same with Macron, same with many of the other politicians, but it's more telling with Trudeau on how he goofs up and all that sort of thing. But of course, we can change that collectively. And I'm thinking that will be changing everything around us, around the planet. And through the power of our own intention, he's going to continue on until we kick him out. So hopefully that answers that question. Cliff High and Dick Elgar, amazing video. Well, Cliff High's, I don't think, on YouTube anymore, but some of the greatest icons of all time. And they're in that video, they were talking about a new scary thing that's going to be coming our way. And they were actually talking about, yes, that energy is there. The video I'm talking of is on our Discord. If you haven't been part of our Discord yet, the link is in the description. Somebody, I believe it was Dark, that posted that video. Okay, something that will change the world. They don't hide it, really. And they don't hide it very well anymore. Something that you have to remember, that Biden will want to stay in power. And the only way that he could do that is have a war footing with Russia. And so now they have to have a false flag operation of some sort. And the rest of the planet will go bullshit. We're going to have to think of something else until they fade into the distance. If you haven't seen Cliff High or Dick Elgar before, amazing things that they talk about on that video. And it's on our Discord. So if you're not part of that, please jump in. There's now evidence that for the recent fires, I don't know how much I can say on YouTube here. have weapon systems that cause fires. It's probably going to be an ongoing thing for another couple of years, but justice will be served for this situation. Discord, as I've mentioned already, get into that Discord. Lots of good things posted today. Will I be forced to marry someone I don't want? But you still have the option of saying no and then be ousted by your family, and or you can be a renegade like me, or a black sheep like me and the wife. And well, I'm more of a black sheep from my family. And you're going to have to marry the if you want to stay with this situation. So that would be the decision that you would have to face. If you take the other path of saying no, it would be better for you, and then you would have to build up your own personal world around you through the power of intention to be something more positive for you and find the person that you love. It may mean that you're going to be having to leave family members behind, and then over time they may become, some of them will come back and start talking to you again, as I have found after 52 years doing this. Very strict actually on what computer stuff that you can use there. I think it was Litecoin at that particular moment. You have to go through a VPN and then through WhatsApp, and so you can be tracked by the people in Saudi Arabia. It's just the government I can't stand. And there's going to be something that's going to be taking that place. And I'm thinking that Saudi Arabia will be something that's in the background that you can visit. Probably the war thing, or trying to do war, getting everybody nervous and scared and all that sort of thing. The markets are going to be having some good fun. So right now, I think it's going to be changing a little bit. And there's going to be some silver linings that are going to be coming out of this situation, that we're going to be going into more centralized systems like Bitcoin and gold and silver and that sort of thing. Not you guys, people going against this. Things are going to be changing for amazingly. We still have to go through these lessons as we move forward. Why stay with the things that don't work no more and don't work for us? Move on to the things that do work for us. You want to tear off the Band-Aid fast? I got a ton of DGB. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's going to be doing anything spectacular in that time period. It's going to go up and down and up and down and up and down. I think it's sitting at a penny right now. Me and the wife would be on vacation in a tropical place very quickly. It might be going up to that 50 cent, 30 cent, that sort of thing in that period of time. It's going to be still an amazing cryptocurrency moving forward, but it's not going to get to the all-time high in that period of time. What token will perform the best for the next bull market? Now, if we're looking for one over the other, they both look kind of like that. It's not going to be beating Bitcoin anytime soon, but for what it does, I think 7 DAO would be the better of the two. It's going to go up, and then it's going to go down. And it's going to go up, and it's going to go down. And there's going to be a little bit of an uptick with BTC. So there could be some good trading opportunities there for everybody. If you're in the trading game, money is coming in pretty good for the next week. How low do you think XRP can go from here? It's what, 20, 30 cents Canadian or something like that? The one day I think it was the other day, it was 69 cents Canadian. So if you're looking for the best price to get in right now, probably the best time for getting in. If you're looking for like a 10-cent XRP, I don't think that's on the horizon anytime soon. My accommodation from 22 to 25 September is problematic. Is it okay to sleep in the car, or better to rent a room for these days? Universe always gives you the things that you need to survive, and if you're brave enough to grab them, so keep an eye out for that sort of thing and grab it as you can. You can make a negative into a positive. Hello, Andre. Will their game console come out and price actions soon? I've been paying attention to Zilliqa for the last little while. Background and all that sort of thing, but it's just right now it's taking a shit kick. So in the future, yes, it's going to do very, very well. And they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. The spelling of my name is elusive to some. Where did I get an A at the end of my name? Not necessarily going to be the money you were looking for. So, and I think you're going to be meeting a lot of great people on that journey. He pretty much, I don't know what's been happening with him lately. I think there is going to be something that's going to be happening to him. I think it's a self thing that he's done to himself. I think he's gone back to an older self of himself. I'm thinking it's going to be a situation that he's going to have to deal with for a long period of time. I don't think it was any elites or anything doing anything to him. They got a lot of things to work out for themselves. Great project, great blockchain, all that sort of thing. They will get to that $10 in 2032, 2035 in that period of time, which when you think about it is not a long period of time. A lot of things are going to be happening from now, and they have that what they call a brain drain. We're not making money from that cryptocurrency because everybody's left. So once they see the neighboring country doing well because they lowered their tax nonsense on crypto,